Hi, good morning, everyone. It's a real pleasure for me to be here today. My name is Tom Darras. I'm the CEO and co-founder of WeLink. It's beautiful to see today at such an event how quantum technologies are now bringing value to the industry. But for this quantum technology to fully deliver to the industry, we need to go beyond providing powerful quantum computers. We need to provide scalable and reliable quantum networks. And it's really a pleasure for me today to present to you how WeLink is building the networks that will enable quantum technologies to bring their full potential. So in very few words, WeLink is a startup company incorporated in Paris in France that we have co-founded in 2022 with myself and two elite scientists, Professor Julien Laura and Eleni Diamanti. And very early on in our journey, we raised a €5 million seed round to launch our activities. And less than 2 years after that, we have released on the market our first product of our revolutionary quantum memory, now available on market. And based on this achievement, we are now providing full stack and multi-platform quantum networking solutions for the future of data centers. Our growth has been fueled by strategic partnerships with key players in the ecosystem, Pascal, Quandela, and EDF, and our projects are part of prestigious European projects such as EIC Transition and EIC Accelerator programs, projects of which WeLink have been laureate back-to-back in 2024. We have a team of 30 full-time employees experts in business, science, and technology, along with a world-class team of advisors, including the Physics Nobel laureate Alain Aspect. And WeLink is on a mission to deliver the quantum networking solution for the future of data center. So as you know, data centers are the heart of the AI revolution. They are creating huge amount of value across a variety of industries. These data centers are central for processing and managing the huge amount of data which are generated every day. But for this data center to follow the demand in computing resources, they need now to incorporate in their workflow new technologies. And the next technologies they are now incorporating are quantum computers. These quantum computers will be deployed in clusters directly within the data centers, and they will work in a hybrid fashion along conventional computing. And as Jensen Huang, CEO of NVIDIA, says, is that these quantum computers will be added to CPUs and GPUs to do things they otherwise can't. And it's a clear sign that now the tech giants are incorporating quantum in their workflow. And quantum computers are already there. We have counted more than 100 individual machines deployed around the world. These first quantum computers are already bringing value to the industry. And they can be based on a variety of technologies: superconducting circuits, silicon qubit, photon, neutral atoms, and ions. But the thing is that no matter the type of hardware you are considering, for this quantum computer to fully deliver to the industry, they need to be deployed in clusters. We need to take this individual machine and we need to network them, and this is only by networking them that we'll reach the level of scalability and fault tolerance required to solve the most complex computational problems. And so, how do we scale these quantum technologies? When on the left-hand side, what we need to deliver are local interconnects at the level of data centers. And we say that WeLink is really at the heart of this by creating interconnection between a variety of quantum computers. And these interconnects are benefiting, of course, the QPU vendors directly, but more importantly, the data centers who are deploying these machines, as well as the end users of quantum computing that are going to make use of this resource. But also to mention that there's also a huge need for quantum secure networks, where here we focus on delivering secure communication between actors, clients at large distances. Whether these actors are financial institutions, government bodies, or any high security sector, here we use the laws of quantum mechanics to connect them securely. And on this application, WeLink is working with testbeds, telecom operators, and network integrators, all working with WeLink to make sure these quantum-safe networks become a reality. But let's go back to our vision for the local interconnects and the data centers, and let's have a look at these data centers of tomorrow. Here we see at the front of the picture a variety of quantum computers that can be based on any technologies: superconducting, neutral atoms, ions, silicon, photonic quantum computers. WeLink solution at the center of this picture enables to connect these devices. It's a multi-platform solution. And by networking them, we can create a high-performance quantum computing resource at the level of the data centers. And then what we see at the background of the pictures are CPUs and GPUs that continue their work. The solution providing at Willink perfectly incorporates into the workflow of these data centers to make sure that quantum computing works along conventional computing in these data centers. And so now you're wondering how Willink is delivering this solution for next-gen data centers. Well, at Willink, we are providing the entire stack of solutions for quantum networking. We cover everything from the use cases down to the interfaces to plug our quantum networks to a variety of quantum computers. Let's go now layers by layers of the stack to understand our solution and to show you how Willink is delivering here. Let's start with the use case layer and take Akadoc, for example, which is a project we announced 1 year ago here on stage along with EDF. Akadoc is the world's largest initiative dedicated to use cases of quantum computing in the energy sector. And we are working with EDF to make sure that these use cases are compatible with the architecture for network quantum computing. Now, if we go down in the stack, on the software part, Willink is providing the software solution that enables to partition quantum circuits so that they can run on clusters of mid-sized quantum processors. Earlier this year, we have announced Willink compiler, which is called Arachne, which is the world's most performant compiler for algorithm partitioning, which enable large-scale quantum computing. And then, once we have access to the software, we can build the hardware. At Willink, we are building the entire optical hardware, including quantum photonics technologies, to create entanglement between different quantum devices. And at the heart of our quantum hardware, and what really sets Willink apart here, is our exclusive use of an amazing technology which is called a quantum memory. These quantum memories are central for synchronizing quantum communication and quantum computation tasks between quantum computers. If you don't have access technology, you cannot scale your network. And it took to our team more than 20 years of research at the interplay between quantum optics and atomic physics to deliver the world's most performant quantum memory. And over the last 2 years only at Willink, we have turned this scientific achievement into a real-world quantum memory product, which is called QDrive, which is represented here. This quantum memory entirely fits into a 19-inch industrial rack and works at room temperature. It showcases world record performance for storage of quantum information with world record storage and retrieval efficiency above 90%, with storage time above 200 microseconds, while preserving qubit fidelity above 99%. It's a truly exceptional feat. And more importantly, several units of our quantum memories are now being sold and deployed around the world. And we are not stopping there. Last but not least, we are also building the interfaces to make our quantum networks compatible with the best-in-class quantum computers. We have access to these technologies, and we are now deploying our solution in our partners' quantum computers. This is how Willink is building a unique full-stack and multi-platform quantum networking solution for quantum augmented data centers. Now that I've presented you Willink quantum networking solution, I think now is the time to engage and discuss with us. Either you are interested in deploying quantum-safe infrastructure, either you are a data center seeking to deploy quantum computers in your infrastructure, or if you're a provider of quantum computing who want to increase your computational power, there's a place for you working at Willink. We have 5 of our team members present here at the event today. Feel free to engage with them. They are seeking to discuss and to collaborate. And one of the things that I encourage you to discuss with our team is about this vision. This is the future of quantum technologies with scalable quantum computing and the quantum internet. These quantum technologies need the right infrastructure, and Willink is dedicated to building it. Get Willink quantum networking solution now and be part of what comes next. Thank you.